Hello, this is our group presentation of Aston Martin Lagonda. My name is Pu Zhao and my student number is 894-7X363. This is our group presentation content. There are 5 parts. The part 1, Aston Martin has more than 115 dealers in more than 15 markets worldwide. Some of its competitions are Ferrari and Lamborghini. The strategy of the enterprise is mainly divided into 3 parts. The first part is the overall strategy. To build an international luxury brand with diversified product lines. In the product production line, with luxury cars has many products based on exciting consumer, the development of speedboats, aircraft, clothing, and other related production. The last one is the business strategy, which focuses on market different to meet the needs of some high-end consumers, such as customization. This is part 2. According to the Porter-Spy Force analysis, Aston Martin has no observable advantage in international competitions. At the same time, it faces the threat of new entrants. Chance consumer purchasing power could also put Aston Martin under threat. From the perspective of supply chain, Aston Martin relies on external suppliers, which weakens its bargaining power. From the internal perspective, Aston Martin's weakness is mainly reflected in financial perspectives. According to the data, its financial losses in 2018 and 2019 are mainly due to the high production cost of Aston Martin and the need for a large amount of financial support for scientific research. The strengths of Aston Martin are concentrated in 3 aspects. The first one is physical resources. They have 115 dealers. The second is intangible resources, technical sports, international expansion experience. The last one is the advantage of talents. A large number of scientific research and engineers. In general, Aston Martin has more strengths than weaknesses. This is part 2 of this is summary of part 2. We use SWOT analysis. First of all, the advantage of Aston Martin lies in its long brand history, high quality and technology. It has 115 dealers, has outstanding advantage in human resources and international marketing ability. Aston Martin disadvantage lies in its financial process. Some market and expensive research and development cost. Possible opportunities come from the development of the growing market potential. The threat mainly comes from the competition in the same industry such as Lamborghini and Bentley.
Hello, my name is Ziwen Zhao. My ID number is 8646662. After the SWOT analysis, we already know the company's strengths and weaknesses both from internal and external. In the next part, we will use GMMSO system model 2 to assess us identify the country with the highest market potential from the companies. This set shows the 5 selected countries specified by the system. Next, I will explain more details about the criteria from the selection, then the best target market country, and the future recommendation based on the GMMSO analysis. The first step of the GMMSO system model 2 is to select macro level criteria used to identify global market opportunity. Here, the select 11 criteria from SP's demography, doing business, GDP, shares, goods, services, and income growth rates infrastructure and policy and institution and giving 5 to 20 wage percentage respective. In this step, the selected criteria are mainly to examining the cost, difficulty, and market possibility of doing business in those countries. Based on the criteria above, the results are shown in this figure. As we can see, China ranked first and overweighs advantage in population and GDP growth, which indicates that they may be potential market. The United States ranks second, which advantage in transportation facility and trade environment, which is conducive to the international expansion of enterprise. The second step is class Marco Nevers criteria, which are specific to attribute and benefits of the company's perceived product. Here we select 12 creative fund accepts concession product usage and production and give them 5 to 15 wage percentage respective. In this step, those criteria are mainly to examine potential customers and market competition, also the opportunity cost of conducting business in those countries. As we can see in the figure at the Marco level, the circles of various countries are not much different, and each country shows an advantage in different creative. India and China have advantage in the production from material, and the United States has an advantage in the consumption of substitute. Developed countries have a relative higher standard of living, especially Japan. Those creative are mainly to examine important control, punitive environment, and infrastructure for international expansion relating to automotive industry. In this level, Japan and the United States have overall advantage in taxation. The United States has a complete infrastructure, including communication, internet, and transportation.
After my group made 3 levels of analysis, the GMMSO4 system selected the top 2 markets of field analysis, the Canada and US, and my name is Homing Wang. And it depends market analysis and still potential estimation of countries' market requires some familiar with the target market. The networking is the key of development new markets, so it's important to find contacts in your target market. Without Canada, the United States had an advantage here. As a final country screening for global market opportunity, we must identify the target market with the greatest potential for sales. So it is necessary to calculate total market potential and company sales potential for the target market. After the conclusion, the results are shown this figure. As we can see, the United States has several times the population of Canada, so there are more potential customers than Canada. And the next step is a comparative analysis. We have talked before the competitors as one of its terminal inference will bring as an opportunity or threats. After evaluating the 2 key competitors, Porsche and Audi, in the target market, we are clear to car competition in both countries. First, apart from local brands, most international brands have entered these 2 markets. Another important factor for expanding new foreign market is target country in trade conditions. Here we take important regulations, foreign direct investment regulation into considerate, then calculate an average score of entry conditions in each market. The results show the figure below. The United States and Canada have similar entry conditions. And next, analysis for the financial and market entry conditions. Here are the results consist the tax rates, foreign exchange rate performance, labor issue, and another element. At the final, the average score shows that Canada are the advantage over United States in the taxation and the labor issues. In terms of legislation, the Canada government also welcomes foreign investors. The role of the US dollar in international exchange is more prominent than the Canada currencies. And overall, after 3 levels of analysis, the United States had a good macro and micro situation in international expansion and had an outstanding advantage for in specific paths for Aston Lagonda, such the existing explanation of contacts, financial environment, and entry conditions. And next is selecting the best market. It is also important to find a suitable entry mode. Here we evaluate the select or the best entry mode by ranking each one of a selection drivers on scale of 1 to 5 by calculating the total scores are shown here. It is recommended to set a free-based sales branch in US market. First of all, the US market is a large luxury car market today, with a great potential. Also, Aston Martin has contacts and experience in the US market, and establishes a sales branch. The markets can be opened quickly, save time and cost. At the same time, it can maintain countries and intimate contact with local customers, which conducive to contact sale and improvement. There are 5 tips for company to enter a new market. First, the American market is no stranger to Aston Martin. Therefore, the company should make full use of previous experience in the US market. It is recommended that company use and marketing method to quickly target the target group and conduct marketing activities to expand brand awareness and influence. At the same time, collect local market feedback to produce to improve product performance. And the next is reference to this study. And thanks for your attention.